Alright, let's get going. This file we're headed to. It's been collecting dust for 2 years. Funny how the brass decides now's the time for it looks like this. What's wrong with this radio?
Runner Hunt is a 3D first-person survival horror game with a simple goal of escaping the abandoned laboratory as a character of general grandeur in 1960s settings. People often seek an escape from their daily routines, stress, or hardship. We hope that our game is a form of catharsis, allowing users to release their stress in a set environment of a thrilling experience. Our game focused on providing a player an immersive gameplay through a realistic and persuasive environment, and another great focus on action-adventure puzzle game elements through enemies and map design. Without further ado, let me begin showing our game features we have updated in Milestone 2. First thing is a flashlight battery system. Now the flashlight has a limited lifetime, which forces the player to explore the surroundings. Collecting a battery will recharge back to its original state. The self-illuminating battery is visible also in complete darkness, allowing users to quickly find the batteries in case they run out of battery. The battery is sometimes inside cabinets, and picking it up is possible due to the ray cost. Unlike the behavior of a collider, it can prevent items from being detected until the outer object has been opened. Next, we added many animations with an animator component. The cutscene you've seen is also created with an animator. When it comes to an animator, we play them by using a trigger. In this door example, it will always open away from the player. We made use of dot product to determine whether the player is standing in front of the door and set the appropriate trigger to play the corresponding animation accordingly. Next, we would like to focus on the UI. As you can see, the inventory and the battery lifetime bar will be displayed on the top left of the screen. Depending on the player's current state, the icons representing a key or a map will be shown in the top left corner of the screen. For example, when the player picks up a key or a map, a corresponding icon on the top left will be displayed. Furthermore, let's say the player uses the key to unlock the door, the key icon will disappear from the screen. Another UI is reading materials. This is a newspaper which guides the player through the storyline. And an experiment report provides information about the current level's enemy. Let us read one example. It says, some pragmatic behaviors demonstrated include an incapacity to interact with doors or cabinets. And ta-da! It is blocked by the door and now we are safe. The UI system was implemented using the canvas system, which makes the key controls and inventory direct and intuitive for players. There is a specific button component which can be triggered by the user's input, such as a mouse click. The script uses a similar mechanism to the main menu and pause menu, which was introduced in the Milestone 1. If the flashlight collides with the enemy, it will detect the player and start chasing them. Additionally, whenever the player activates switches, the enemy will change its destination to the switch. The switches will spark, and here are windows nearby that will alert the enemy. How unfortunate! Again, by using raycasting, When the light raycast shot from the player's camera collides with the enemy's light detection range collider and the light toggle is true, it'll set the boolean is caught to true. The monster will of course be set to a chasing state if it isn't already. Only when the player switches off the flashlight will the monster stop chasing and go back to patrolling. Every impressive audio effect was implemented using a singleton audio manager. The singleton pattern is an
let's
awake
get going.
where it checks whether an instance of audio manager already
The
exists.
tile went
Then
flat.
this becomes the instance, else
Just
it will
our luck,
destroy any
huh?
duplicate instances. Therefore, this ensures that only one audio manager remains active throughout the game. In addition, certain audio clips that are considered persistent audio are played throughout the scenes will be preloaded with resources loaded. Main example will be this wholesome background music. On the other hand, for other short-lived sounds such as picking up item sounds, we will use the play sound and play whole sound methods. This will create a temporary audio source to play the audio clip and will be destroyed afterwards. This is an effective way to ensure that overlapping sounds can be played together with a different audio source rather than using a single audio source. We can also ensure that no game object has the audio source component. Everything will be handled by the audio manager. Here are the bug fixes and enhancements from feedbacks, which are some already explained as a feature. These include door interactive text, door script moving away from the player, picking up item collider, battery bar, retry button, and chase music. Level 3 map will be much larger as compared to level 1 and 2. The puzzle for level 3 is scattered across the map. Player will have to spend more time exploring the map to solve the puzzle before moving on to the next suspiciously large room. What happens after is in your hands. Some testers complained, why is it not possible to fight against a monster? Well, if our game was a typical horror game, that's an obvious no. But our game logo and title already suggest the biggest coming. Stay tuned.
Tell me about it.